I want to continue by leaving the room. Or not. Lots of detail.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Motivations from personal reasons.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil.
That's a dumb idea.
$4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there too.
I still
These
wonder.
shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
It's still quite interesting to notice that the guy with who appears very helpful and good in a sense still has that looks so sinister with that skull like mask. Mads Mikkelsen. Great actor. And technically I can I'm still very awestruck by this. It's just great looking game. Oh.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first
Relays.
of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
All right. Let's. To get some drugs.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
All right. All right. What do they want? They want drugs, medical. Medicals for
The last void out in Central Knot City brought deliveries to a standstill. Until now. Your cargo for this run is a batch of smart drugs. Oxytocin, to be precise. Oxytocin is effective at reducing stress. So much so that some folks call it a love or happy hormone. Once you've completed the job, connect the way station to the network using the Cupid.
well. Yep, a bit of clunky interface in this phase, but it's just not much.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
All right. Very lots of, in a sense, micromanagement about all the gear you need to carry. In a sense, real, very smart, very small details, but also in a sense, very detail oriented from Mr. Kojima, but also feels a bit of clunky.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So I guess I have to be a career, and I get it. And conditions. This must be around Washington D.C. are not the most favorable for the.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it? Thanks.
Alright. Where's the direction to go?
Don't mind me.
Oh yeah, there was the. Managed to put the marker there.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Oh, messaging system like a Dark Souls. Alright, so let's see what does. Alright. All kinds of handy stuff. Very.
Keeping on.
And use this magnificently with this machine. And in this part, this game feels very.
Even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Oh yeah. Of the. Oh my god, the baby is crying again. It's.
That's okay. It's alright.
Well, luckily he at least has a. Yeah, this is a game about you being a human mule.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Well, I must say that they made actually really big game of this. The setting is just a huge one. But I wonder, is this technology they are employing, speaking about, is it something about in like Borderlands digistructing, as in they have huge amount of energy available and they can just send packages of data about how some object is assembled, and then with using that huge amount of energy they are able to directly convert energy into matter, meaning they can build stuff. But there's lots of stuff in here. All right.
Sam, I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Well, yeah, I'm a courier. Messenger. Guy carrying stuff. So let's just use the gizmo to see wherever I am needed to go. Over there. Yep, there it is. And this handy shock gizmo. This really is this kind of sense of game which is about not so much of big action, but more like exploration, exploring, and much more, in a sense, much more peaceful stuff. Not necessarily, I'm very certain there is plenty of action, but not so much. Hell, I was even convinced that this is some sort of alien word before I figured out that no, this is not. This is actually Eastern United States.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Alright. Most these perils feel more like being completely natural type of the. Alright. Let's see. Oh, handy. And now I can climb with ladders. Although they appear to be they didn't seem to work. Yeah, that didn't seem to work so well.
enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
Right. Can I? Okay. That the icons they put. Oh, they are real nasty. Kojima was so. He was so bloody depraved that he even built a way to piss in this game. By you deliberately. Just. Which is, in a sense, combination of. Which, in a sense, feels like a combination of. Well, let's just climb with these ladders. And there's lots of cargo here. Oops, there's this like a... Oh, now I feel like a bloody human mule about it. Where's the... I'm going straight towards it, but... Very difficult conditions. Hard work. The general pace of this game feels very slow, and I'm not saying it's bad. Slow paced game is bad, especially when you get to in a sense see beautiful landscapes, and although not necessarily the most of course I could just jump down here to where's the oh yes, there's a there's the climbing post marked place to and now go for I hope this is enough for me to climb down this path without because falling about 15 meters down with about 50 kilos of heavy stuff around you is not particularly good for your health. Lots of heavy rocks. Beautiful. This is just a game which makes the environment as hostile as the actual enemies or everything could be. Oh yeah. So mostly shows blue. Yeah. And yellow. Timefall. There's lots of cargo, but I think I've just let it more like be. Because if the Mr. Sam performed by normal readers cannot actually use any sort of all-terrain vehicle or something, it's gonna be a real big chore to just try to wade through all the possible things. And I'm sure that this game has more than just this undeniably very important, but in a sense very not game friendly delivery of stuff and building things, doing stuff to these very natural obstacles. And of course there has not been any monster encounters after the first one, which, well, I don't even know what the hell they are. Way station.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
So time to deliver stuff. Yeah.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Everything was completely fine.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy who's... Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they send more or one if that one brings all.
My prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Yeah. Fancy technology. Post box.
Connection to capital, not city, confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Yep, just being a mule.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Well, I also did have the...
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Yep, I also got some... some time to deliver stuff anyway. I really hope this game is not all about just delivering this cargo stuff. Delivered all kinds of stuff. Okay. So I have to build a post box and a...
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one. Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
All right. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Alright, well, luckily they added some sort of conveniences. And once again, time to go out as a bloody mule, like.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Alright. Time to check the map. So there's the post box. Well, it's time to actually end this episode right here, and next time I'm gonna go to the post building box on my own volition, mostly because I don't think there's gonna be trouble on the way. I'll see you at the post box.